Yo, yo, yo! What's going on out there, fight words? Your boy Money B, and I'm back with another one, fam. And y'all know we talking this boxing game, and this week is fight week. And y'all know Canelo and Terence boy Crawford is ready to rumble. They ready to lock horns. They ready to get in there and dance, baby. You know what I'm saying? They ready to get in there and dance, baby. And a lot of people out here making like Canelo afraid of something. Like, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Y'all smash that like and shot come in the building. Y'all smash that like and shot come in the building. Y'all smash that like, smash that like, smash that like. It should come in the building. Yeah, man, they talking about Terence Crawford is weight bullying and all this shit, man. Come on now. One thing about weight bullying, when you start coming up in class, people say, what we say? That's your natural weight. So when you go up, you don't hit as hard. You're not knocking out as many people. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful queen is in the building. What's up, love? How you doing, queen? How you doing? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Let's go from the top. Won't be stopped. SRT, what's going down? Eon BS, what's going down? Harry Seretti, what's going down? Reyes Vince, what's going down? The Queen, what's going on, love? Mario Davis, what's going down? M Dub 2 Vibes, what's going on? Erg 202, what's going on? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling tonight? Appreciate y'all boys jumping in here, rock with Money B. We got 30 in the building. Y'all smash that like, man. Shout out to the ones in the background. If you rock with Money B, salute to you. If you just a hater in the background looking, continue to look and continue for me to put a foot up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Continue for me to put a foot up, yo. We gonna get there, yo. We gonna get there, man. I mean, it ain't hard to tell who I got winning a fight if you follow Monty Brown, man. Ramirez from 602. What's going down? What area code is 602? And different area codes. Area codes. Codes. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg, man. Codes in different area code area. Oh, Arizona? Okay, okay, okay. Shout out to Arizona, man. Shout out to the AZ. I ain't gonna be no first round knockout now. No, Terence Crawford ain't that damn weak now. I mean, he ain't that weak. I ain't that foolish now. You feel me? But it's gonna be a good one, man. They touched down in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? They in Vegas. I seen somebody saying how is Dana White involved because Turkey. You know what I'm saying? 21 YGL green light. What's going down? That sound right, Ramirez around there. Yeah, y'all smash it like, bro. You know they be hating on me now, man. They be suppressing the channel. You got haters that they don't rock with my EP no more because I'm a Canelo fan. Adolfo, hell yeah. Yeah, the undercard ain't too hot, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The undercard ain't too hot. If I'm not mistaken, Fernando Vargas' son is the co-main event. I don't know what he did to become the co-main event, to be honest with you. If he the co-main event, I feel like shit, Emiliano should be the co-main event over him. But no disrespect to him. If he got the co-main, he got the co-main. You know what I mean? Get your money, man. I ain't gonna knock you. Get your money, man. Get your money. Get your money, man. First off, we gotta do shouts out to Kobe, man. Rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi. Got to show them. You know what I mean? Got to show them. No doubt. And I appreciate that, bro. You at the job getting it in. How good is Fernando Vargas' sons? Not sons, sons. He got three of them in that fight. Emiliano is the best one. Fernando Vargas ain't too hot on. The other one, he cool. He mid, in my opinion. Nah, they ain't doing better than they pops now. Pops became world champ, so we got to see them, build up. Emilio Vargas look like he can be the best one out of all of them, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's looking like right now. But he gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you're supposed to do against the people you're supposed to do it against. But the eye test is looking good. You know what I'm saying? The eye test is looking very, very good. Ooh, a 16-hour shift. Yeah, they just getting started. Let me sip this soda, y'all. I want to sip in y'all face, Yeah, they just getting started, no doubt. But still in all, the way they looking getting started, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the look getting started that make people gravitate towards you. You know? Yeah. It's all about the look. It's all about the look. It's all about the fucking money, man. Yeah, Emiliano been knocking this out. Him and Abdullah Mason, they've been looking like the real goods, the good goods. Edward Castillo, what's going on, my brother? Malcolm Muhammad, what's going on? What's good in the neighborhood? Bud winning by decision. I ain't mad at you if that's how you feeling, but that's a smart way to think, Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? I respect you because you ain't talking about no knockout ish. You feel me? Crawford ain't Canelo, bro. I mean, sorry, Crawford ain't Mayweather, so he can't have a Mayweather game plan. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a Mayweather game plan. And then Canelo got so much more experience since the Mayweather fight. So, yeah. And then you fight that 168. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Your breakdown, endless, in-depth information, state-based information, boxing knowledge is world class. I appreciate that, y'all. Man, yo, looking neck ass. I challenge you to an arm wrestle contest. You can't do that because my hands fucked up, American Dookie. I ain't even got no hands, my buddy. I mean, I got hands, but they fucked up. I got shot in the right. I got shot in the left hand 2 times. Fucked up my right hand. Got shot in the neck. Fucked up my nerves. So we can't do no arm wrestle, my G. We gotta do something else, my G. You know what I mean? Their name is professional and formal. I don't know about that much professional. I'm a little raw and rugged. You feel me? Mugen, I appreciate that. I don't know. I think Crawford by decision. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Listen, if you ride with Crawford by decision, Dre Mitt, I'm not mad at you at all, bro. I ain't mad at you at all. Long as you ain't talking about Crawford by knockout. Malcolm Muhammad, I appreciate that, bro. Bro, I'm going back to boxing myself. Okay, Ramirez. Hey, get in there, man. Get in there. I got shot by the police, bro. 7 times. They fucked me up, but I'm gonna put it in the book. Bud beat Earl still got you hurt. That's a lie, dude. Dude in a bad mood. That's a lie, brother. Why y'all keep saying that? Bud beat Earl. Bud had a whole fight after that, man. That's 3 years. I mean, 2 years ago, right? 2003. Come on, brother. Who holds on to shit like that? I was over that shit the next day. My boy had Bomac on the channel the next day. We was chopping it up, giving Bomac and they credit, giving him and the traders they credit, bro. I don't hold on to wins and losses, my G. I moves on. It's the nature of the beast. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. I just don't want to draw. Crawford and really Monroe Jr. Welterweight. Canelo going to do him like GGG did Monroe Jr.? Ha ha ha! I said this already. Crawford, the Willie Monroe Jr. of you mean super middleweight, not welterweight. A Stern contest? Now we can do that, my G. We can do that for sure. Richard Solis, I appreciate that love, my brother. I appreciate that love. Appreciate that. You need to be on the TV talking about boxing. I don't know if they'll let me on, bro. I'm too rough and rugged. But I can get professional, though. They pay me a nice amount of money. I need it for my health, bro. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Get yourself together. Montray-Brown TV, do you think they'll try to rob Canelo? No, I don't think that, bro. I'm not going to talk about no robberies. I'm not going to talk about no steroids. I'm not going to do none of that. It's going to be a fight. The best man will win that night. You win some, you lose some. Exactly. I got Big Mac throwing in the Cheeto dust towel. TKO ninth round. Okay. No doubt, Ricky. I appreciate you, my brother. Shouts out to you, bro. I don't think I seen you in a minute. Neither. How you doing, champ? How you doing? How you doing? So let's talk about it, man. They touched down in Vegas, y'all. Well, I'm giving like 15. I'm gonna give like 5 to 10 more minutes before I get the cut. It's only been 11 minutes. Y'all smash that like. I'm continue, speak on y'all questions because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, right? I've been gone for a minute, man, because I had to get my medicine, bro. So had a hard time doing that shit. But nonetheless, yo, um, I got a lot to say because I ain't dropped no videos in a minute. But I've been watching everything. I just graduated, and after a year of searching, got blessed with a job a few days ago, waiting for them to send me. Man, congratulations on that, Ricky, bro. Congrats, keep going, my brother. Only way it's up from here, bro. Only way it's up from here now. You graduated, you got that job, bro. Keep working your ass off, bro. That's what a real man do. Crawford just here for the check. Let's be real. 41-1 is still good. I don't think he just here for the check. I think he really in there to try to win. He ain't gonna get the dub, but he really here to try to win. Why is Turkey, Saudi, and Dana White partnership? Big business, AR. That's a whole lot of money over there, bro. I don't mind people thinking Bud will win. My problem comes when his fans in Atlanta overlook all the Canelo skills that he not need skills to take over 160, 168. Like, yeah, that's my thing too, bro. When they get to talking about, oh, he gonna knock him out, and he more skilled than Canelo, which he probably do more things than Canelo can bounce like that. But could he do it at 68? Right? Could he do it at 68? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Like, I don't think Terence Crawford's that dumb to sleep on Canelo Alvarez's skill set. When you're a fighter, you know what you're looking at. You know what you're looking at. So I don't think he's the type to overlook what's going on with Canelo Alvarez. Like you said, he got skills, he can box, he can counterpunch. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna figure it out soon. Bud Ring IQ has been vastly overrated against mid-tier competition. You'll see in 2 weeks that Canelo's IQ is levels above, and he's making Bud quit. In 2 weeks, not in 2 weeks, my brother, in 6 days. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit, AR. Not in 2 weeks, Evan Castillo. We got 6 days, my G. Today is the 8th. They fight on the 13th. 5 days. Hold on, wait a minute. Today's the 8th, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 days. We 5 days away. Canelo KO Crawford in the 4th or the 7th. Mark my words. Okay, if that's your pick, my G. Jay Smith, what's going down? Band up, what's going down? Catherine Davis, Money Brown. God continue to bless you, which you are. Thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate that, Queen. DeAndre, Sugar Ray, Bernard Hawk, and Roy Jones prove all-time greats can jump multiple weight classes and win. That's true. Sugar Ray came back off a 2-year layoff, went up and beat more of a haggler. Bernard Hopkins, who you go up and beat? Uh, that's when he came back and became world champion. And then he ended up getting beat by the white boy. I didn't mean to say it like that. Joe Smith. Roy Jones went up to beat John Ruiz. Went up to heavyweight. But Terence Crawford ain't going up to 68 to beat Canelo. If I bring up Canelo got power, I get told he hasn't had recent KO. I say his skills. They say, nah, he only relies on power. Like, which one is it? Yeah, they try to say he ain't got no power, but he cracking shit. So that's all. That's all I need to know. He cracking shit. I'll touch on Tank and Jake a little bit down the line. Antonio Tarver, that's right. Hey man, up, watch that my love question, bro. You can say salute, Miss Jab Queen. Ain't no my love. What you talking about, G? I'll just bullshit. But no, it will never be Tarver, yeah. Canelo taking round one, bro. Canelo taking round one. Terence Crawford ain't a fast starter, bro. He do not start fast, homie. You understand what I'm saying? Terence Crawford do not start fast. He has to heat up. Canelo been a more active fighter. Terence Crawford been off for a while. Jack ain't laughing. Round one, I say going to be a filler round. I still think Canelo take it. Bud been out for a year. He got to get up and try. He's trying to figure Canelo out. Running Brown, how you think the fight will play? What type of game plan? Oh, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. It ain't no thing no more, band up. Not since I came into the picture. That's cut short. You say hi, Miss Jab Queen, and you keep it moving. You keep that my love out of it. You X that out. How do you think the fight is going to play out if Terence Crawford is not a fast starter or picks it up doing later around? I mean, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna get into it. I ain't even got started yet. I'm finna start though. Will you be watching the commentators or muting it? No, I don't want nothing to do with no commentators, bro. I don't want nothing to do with no commentators. You feel me? But this time though, it's free. You know what I'm saying? The fight is free. It's on Netflix, right? So if you got the app, if you download Netflix and you got the app, then it's free. But if not, Monty B want me to watch. I watch it with the. I gotta watch it mute. It's just only because I want to show it to the people. But the thing is, I have it playing in my ear, right? I have it playing in my ear. Yeah, AR man, it ain't nothing about no it ain't nothing about no it ain't nothing about no race, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of the day. Either people gonna love you for who you is and hate you for what you're not. So I really don't give two fucks about people, man. Especially as a grown man, bro. If you're a grown man and you worry about other people's feelings about you, or you're a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? I know they say women are more emotional, but women have more patience than some retarded ass men nowadays. So I don't ride with that. You know what I'm saying? Women have way more patience than some of these retarded ass men. You have men just flipping out for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So if you worrying about what a man think about you, I really don't give two fucks about what another man think about me. Right? I worry about women and kids. And women can't come with no dumbass perspective, but I will respect their opinions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about what no man think. I feel like the commentators is going to try to persuade people that Bud is winning and that Canelo's. You can't see father and son. When you start thinking like that, you robbing yourself of a good fight. You can't worry about the things you can't control, right? You got to worry about us enjoying the fight. Like I say, we watching the fight with our own eyes, right? And we know what we looking at. So we know if you really know boxing, you know who winning. If you've been realistic, not bullshitting around. If Terence Crawford getting the best of Canelo, you know if he getting the best of Canelo. If Canelo getting the best of Terence Crawford, you know who getting the best of Terence Crawford. Cowboy Cat, what's going down? Appreciate that, man. I'm doing all right, bro. I'm doing as good as I could. You kind of like Bo Mac, man. Bo Mac got a good relationship, bro. I fuck with Bo Mac. Bud is going to make it look easy. Rest in peace to his son too, Drew Mack. Drew Mack was one of the realest cats, man. Drew Mack, he'll be on my ass right now too with that Crawford and Earl fight. I want Bud to win, but damn, it's hard seeing him hurting Canelo unless he punches with Canelo. Yep, you got to punch with him. And if you punch it with somebody, that puts you in danger as well. So if you punch it with him, you better hope you get that first. GP said I got Bud by unanimous decision. If Bud get robbed and you feel that, if Bud gets robbed and you feel that, and the judge is giving to Nello, will you give him his respect? I'm gonna speak on it, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and say if I'm looking at the fight and I see Terence Bud Crawford getting the best of Canelo Alvarez, fam, and I feel like Terence Crawford won that fight, hell yeah. Hell yeah, because they working their ass off. He jumping up. You feel me? He's jumping up. And if he's winning that fight, hell yeah, I'm getting his just due. And let me say this, right? People keep saying, well, Money Brown, you try to say that Canelo beat Bivol. If people don't understand, that stream was a trolling stream, but that's why I know people don't watch, because like 20 minutes in the stream, I say, nah, let me quit playing with y'all, man. Bivol won that fight, bro. Let me stop playing. Bivol won that fight. Bivol beat Canelo. Like, that's why I say people just be running their mouth, bro. I give credit what credit is due, fam. Right? I give credit what credit is due. I don't get nothing out of lying about somebody winning. I don't take nobody glory away from them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't take nobody glory away from them, especially in this boxing game. Especially in this boxing game. Yeah, we seen Canelo Alvarez lose, but why he's still the number one guy to fight? You feel me? That's why I say, people go crazy about, the game plan to beat Canelo. The game plan to beat Canelo. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me take a minute. Like, we seen Canelo take an L, right? And I don't knock that at all, bro. But why is Canelo still the number one guy with 2 losses? Still the number one guy with 2 losses, bro. That says something, bro. That shows that he's a throwback fighter. That shows that he belongs in the golden era, bro. Because in this day and age, when you take 2 losses, you done for. Oh shit, my computer ain't charging. Oh, hold on, y'all. My goddamn screen. My charging in my computer, man. 1 second, y'all play kick me out. I didn't pay attention to that, bro. I thought my shit was charging up. One second, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming. Plug the food charge in. and real successful. Okay. Whew. Took a little work, man. All right, y'all, let's get into it, yo. Let's get into it. Let me cut this camera back on. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Shit's about to get real. Shit's about to get real. How you say real in Spanish? How you say real in Spanish? Serioso. No, how you say real in Spanish, somebody? I don't feel like going to my translator. Y'all bullshit me, right? Yeah. Hey, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, man. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna be playing with my feelings right now, cuz. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all got me fucked up. Hold on, cuz. I'm finna die. Numero real. Oh, shit. In serio. Verde. That's your Verde mean. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. That make me laugh. Man. True. Verde mean true. Oh, fuck no, bro. They like nigga real. Oh, shit. In Spanish, there's a lot of ways of saying it. Oh, fuck no. All right, but let's talk, y'all. Listen. First of all, let's talk about this weight shit, right? Oh, let me get these giggles up out of me, bros. I want to be real right now. I'm supposed to be serious right now, right? Because this shit, it's pissing me off, right? All right. They saying Terence Crawford coming out saying he was a weight bully, right? This goes on in boxing. This is the nature of the beast, where people shrink down to the smaller weight classes and put on the weight to have more power and things like that. Now, what's the number one thing when people move up in weight? They say, do the power carry with you up in the weight class, right? We seen Floyd start at lightweight. The power didn't really carry to 47, right? When Sugar Ray Leonard moved up to middleweight, he was hitting Barbara Hagler with some shit, but the power didn't carry like that, right? So the thing about it is do the power carry up with you? And then we say, just like Benavidez was fighting at 68, Benavidez went to 175. People saying, okay, now he's in a weight class where he's fighting the dudes that's his size, right? Let's see if he can still crack like he was cracking at 68 when he's fighting the bigger guys, bro. So with Terence Crawford, they talking shit. Oh man, he's moving up. Yeah, I know Floyd had hand problems, bro. I know about the hand injection and all that shit. The power didn't carry up to 47 still. So when Terence Crawford go to 68, regardless of what they're trying to say, right? You start at 35, right? Your fourth division was welterweight. 5 was super welterweight. Now fighters usually go up 4. 5 is pushing it. 6 is okay. Ain't too many 6 division. Look how let's see how many 6 division world champion this is. Let me see. All right. Now watch this. Show y'all something, bro. Oh yeah, I got LeBron James ain't no better than no fucking Michael Jordan and Kobe neither. I just had to throw that out there. Let's see. I know Oscar De La Hoya is one of them. Right? So it's not that people can just move up and just, you know, Oscar De La Hoya is one. Hold on, I know it's more than Oscar De La Hoya now. We got five division. Floyd Mayweather, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray, four division. They got the list right there. Right, but the list ain't that long, bro. The list ain't that long with six division world champions, right? So when you make it to your sixth division, bro, you pushing it. You are really pushing it, fam. You going up big, like okay, you're meeting your max and the weight that you can put on to go fight that division. Terence Crawford moving up to 68 now. 68. I don't give a damn how much they try to put out there and um how good they try to make it look with the the media of Terence Bud Crawford belong here. That's just trying to sell it, right? That's selling it and making it look good. Oh, he's a weight, but like Canelo not worrying about that shit, bro. He's not worrying. That man fought as high as 75 and was willing to go to cruiserweight, right? Let that sink in. Canelo Alvarez was willing to go to cruiserweight. So you think he worrying about Terence Bud Crawford coming up in weight and worrying about the power and the weight of Terence Crawford? No. Stop it. Cut it out. Quit it. You know what I mean? Say that shit for the the radicals of Terence Bud Crawford. That's the only person that matter to. It's the radicals of Terence Bud Crawford. The ones that don't see Terence Bud Crawford ever losing and think he can move up and knock Canelo Alvarez out because he put on some extra muscle and they see a six pack on him. You feel what I'm saying? Like Terence Bud Crawford always been in good shape. And pictures can be deceiving as well. Let's cut it out. Pictures can be deceiving, right? You can oil a motherfucker up, take a picture of them, and make them look as big as they. As soon as you rinse that shit off, it shrinks back down. Trust me when I'm telling you, bro. You working out, your muscles popping up and shit like that, but after that, it don't stay like people think, right? So him moving up don't scare Canelo. It don't scare me, right? He has to see if his skills can still be his skills. We have to see if he can go out there and still move around with that weight. You understand? If he can go round for round and still be the same Terence Bud Crawford with that weight. I seen some people, oh man, he ain't gonna come in big, bro. He's gonna come in at a certain weight class and this and that. Okay, we gonna see. And that ain't doing them no good. That ain't doing them no justice because now you got to try to absorb the punches of Canelo Alvarez. So if you come in small, that's really a bad situation for you, partner. That's really a bad situation. You better come in with as much weight as you can come in that you feel like you can hold. I don't give a damn how much you try to move around the ring and things of that nature, bro. Because like I say, if you just moving around the ring and Canelo's not working, he's not getting tired. If that's what you're thinking, right? People think I'm gonna move around and I'm gonna make Canelo move with me, and that's gonna make him get tired. No, no. You have to make him fight, like I keep saying. Triple G made him fight, right? Even um Jaime Garcia was making him fight. You got to be right there with Canelo to make him fight. Let him throw his load and shit like that. So we finna see, right? So the weight, that don't bother me not one bit, bro. You know that's advantage Canelo Alvarez all day. Weight advantage Canelo Alvarez. So he got that advantage on this side. I don't give a damn how they try to slice it. Coming up from 35 all the way to 68, regardless of what you walk around as, right? Because no fighter going to the box and saying, I'm gonna fight at the weight I walk around at and still be as strong as I was at 35, 40, 47, midway 54, right? Just get into 54. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't drop, my mans. You ain't dropping. Hit him with some good shots. 10 ounces though, man. 10 ounces, remember that. So on Taco K, came and say Bivol didn't land much, but he did clip him with heavy shots, and Canelo still made him be careful because he wasn't frowning for shit. Can we say Bud not ducking anyone? Bud ain't ducking nobody, man. Crawford finna get snapped in half. Michael West laughing. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Weight advantage, Canelo Alvarez. Then let's get to the skills, right? People think Canelo don't have skills. As he turns Crawford, he's a switch hitter, right? He's a switch hitter, but he mainly fights southpaw, right? He mainly fights southpaw. I can't say you ducking Virgin, Boots, and Charlo when you're going up to fight Canelo. I ain't gonna say that, bro. But he mainly fights out like he gonna finish the fight this southpaw. He ain't gonna finish in the orthodox stance, right? So I'm quite sure Canelo been training with a bunch of southpaws, especially with a Jerron Boots in it. And Canelo fights southpaws. He fought enough southpaws to know, what to look for in Turnbull Crawford. Like I said, it's gonna be the game plan that Turnbull Crawford come in with. The skill set, he's not above Canelo, like skill for skill. He's not. He's not above Canelo skill for skill. I'm sorry. He's not. He got skills, don't get me wrong. But he fight in one stance, right? And his whole thing is, you know, good timing, beating the person to the punch. You feel me? Canelo is a timer. He's a counter puncher. He's not just a Mexican fighter, right? So, do Bud use his jab more? He will try to use his jab more in this fight, but you can slip a jab, and Canelo knows how to slip a jab and counter. You understand? Laura had one of the best jabs in boxing. He was nailing Canelo with it, but Canelo was slipping, going to the body, right? Canelo was slipping, going to the body, and to beat a jab, you just got to be first. Because to throw a jab, you trying to be first with the jab, Bob, right? You got to be first with the jab. If Canelo Alvarez is first, where the jab at? Right? Where the jab at? So Canelo gonna be coming in with the high guard as he tried to, right? It's ways of getting around the jab, man. It's ways of getting around the jab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, father and son. He mainly finishes fight southpaw. He fights southpaw majority of the time. Right? He fights southpaw majority of the time. So I'm quite sure he's gonna come in and he's gonna try to fight this fight more of a southpaw stand than orthodox. And I think he's gonna start early in the southpaw stand. He don't want to get behind with Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? He don't want to get behind with Canelo Alvarez because then they force you to have to try to make up them rounds, and then you got to sit down and bang with this big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I say this, and I'm continuing to say this because this is a. I don't give a damn about Charlo saying he think Bud gonna do better. It ain't about him thinking he gonna do better. It's about Charlo's style. It's a boxer. Charlo got a good jab, right? Charlo got a good frame on him. Charlo moved from 54 to 68. You know what I'm saying? Looked good, ripped up. You know, we seen what happened in the ring. Now I'm not saying that Terence Crawford is Jamel Charlo. I'm not saying he's going to move around like that once he feel that first punch. But you know, I seem to lean on that when we get to talk about weight classes and shit like that. So skill wise, right? I'm gonna say skill wise. I'm gonna say even, or I might even put Canelo a little bit above Terence Crawford. You feel me? Skill wise, you know what I'm saying? Only reason Cholo is saying Bud because he wants to win back favor with the culture. Nah, that ain't that. No, he never said he was gonna win. Chet Cunningham. I ain't gonna say that. I know. I heard him say he felt like Terence Crawford can do better than what he did. He never said he gonna win the fight. He never said I got Canelo. He never said I got Terence Crawford going in there beat Canelo Alvarez. He just said he feel like he can do better than what he did because he know what he did. He know once he felt that power, he on the how he made a business decision, which was smart. He made a business decision. You feel what I'm saying? Either I try to sit here and fight this motherfucker, or I go night night. You feel me? I go night night, and if I go night night, woo, buddy, you don't want to go night night back to Canelo Alvarez, right? Well, my man Martin saying Blue Streak, no, nobody want to go to jail in Mexico. They gonna put all type of bean burritos up your ass. Don't nobody want to go night night back to Canelo Alvarez because you might not wake up the same as you went to sleep, my friend. You might not wake up the same, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he made a business decision. But with Terence Crawford, now he's going to come in. You say Canelo can't throw the same punches as Terence Crawford, but as Terence Crawford throwing certain punches like Canelo Alvarez, my G. Come on now. Come on now. Do Terence Crawford go to the body, boom, boom, uppercut like Canelo Alvarez, buddy? No. No. So he got punches that he can throw, but Canelo got punches he throw as well. And this, I'm not taking nothing from Terence Crawford. When I start talking like this, a lot of people think, "Oh man, you just hating on Crawford. You just hating on Crawford." I'm just calling it how I see it, fam. I got to be real with myself. I got to be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is how I see it. Now, y'all might see it a different way, but I'm talking about from my perspective. What I'm looking at of my years of watching boxing, of my years of watching Terence Crawford and watching Canelo Alvarez coming up in the game. You feel me? I seen Canelo fought better competition than Terence Crawford coming up. Bud fought some good competition. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away. Like I don't stump his resume. I don't stump the resume like other people try to stump the resume. Only when I got to his resume were Earl's when I was making a point on who deserved more money because who fought the better competition. I thought Earl Spence did fight the better competition. And Canelo fought the better competition hands down like 630, my friend. You feel me? Canelo fought the better competition hands down like 630, like my brother Tommy Guns would say. Shout out to my brother Tommy Guns from that 616, man. He just had a birthday the other day, man. I love my big brother, man. I love my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to my big brother. I'm quite sure he enjoyed himself. Now, when we looking at Terence Crawford, I would say he got the better footwork, right? I would give him the better footwork. Terence Crawford has the better footwork. He can get in, he can get out, right? He can move side to side. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got a tendency of coming forward, right? He can stand in the middle with you. He can box with you. But Terence Crawford has the better footwork, right? That advantage to Terence Crawford. I will give him that. You understand? He has the better footwork. But in this fight, I don't think the footwork is going to, you know, it's not going to benefit him if he's moving and trying to throw one punch at a time, right? Because that's what a lot of people try to do. They try to move on Canelo, throw one punch at a time. Adam, I just talked about that weight, my brother. You got to rewind it a little bit. That weight ain't gonna matter. I just talked about that weight. I'm on the footwork now, champ, but I will revisit that in a minute, right? So when we're looking at Terence Crawford, right? If you moving around, big body Miss Marie, what's going on, Queen? How you feeling? Shout out to everybody that's coming in the building. If I ain't said your name, salute to you, man. I appreciate you jumping in, rocking out with Money B. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. If you could, show love, man. Send a donation to the channel, whether it's a super chat or whether it's through Cash App or PayPal. I prefer Cash App and PayPal because YouTube is ripping us off. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is ripping us off big time. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, I need 5. Well, it was 3, right? But it jumped to 5. I need 5 more people to sign up to Underdog Fantasy. If you want to help me out, it costs $10 to put into your account. So if you're willing to sign up to Underdog Fantasy to help my channel get promoted by Underdog Fantasy, give me a thumbs up if you're rocking with me. Give me a thumbs up if you're rocking with me. Monty making me a mod. Monty making me a mod. Ramirez, I got you, my brother. I got you. So I usually don't do this for Ramirez because just somebody said it, but I rock with you. I'm gonna make you a mod. So I think Chicago's still winning that game. Minnesota came back 20-17 on them boys. Ooh-wee. They were just down 6-17. They came back and scored 2 touchdowns. 27-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Jones. He been targeting Aaron Jones' ass, buddy. Let's see what JJ. Justin Jefferson got 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's 1 kid. I better say. Okay, he 3 for 34 with a touchdown. Okay, Justin Jefferson got his touchdown. Aaron Jones got his touchdown. Okay, JJ McCartney. I see ya, boy. Damn, I forgot what I was doing. Damn, yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I got so happy them boys did their thing. But I'm in Washington. Oh, I'm supposed to do the ranch. That's what I was doing. Damn, my mind go everywhere, bro. Just that quick. My bad, champ. I got you. I'm in Washington. We can't even download the app. Yep, you can't download it in Washington, no, bro. G Stupid say I don't see little ass Bud knocking out Canelo period or any significant damage at all. Amazing grace. Amazing grace. Okay, there you go, bro. So yeah, if Terence Crawford try to use his footwork and try to move around, y'all let me know, y'all. If y'all want to help your boy out, give me a thumbs up, and I'll drop the link for you to sign up to the Underdog Fantasy. Matter of fact, let me drop it anyway. Right. So if he try to move around, try to use, one punch, which I don't think he gonna do, then the footwork ain't gonna really matter that much. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he trying to use the footwork to get in, get his shit, and get out, and try to take Canelo Alvarez side to side, right? Get your shit off, bam. Then try to make him reset. Get your shit off, then try to make him reset. Okay. Big body Miss Mary say it was good. Oh yeah, IBF, my brother. IBF, my brother. I rock with IBF. Real dude right there. Y'all see me on there a lot more, Miss Mary. Y'all see me on there a lot more. You know. But if he try to do that, advantage him on the footwork. Right? Advantage him on the footwork. right? Now, when it comes to the ring IQ, because a lot of people be looking at the ring IQ, and a lot of people like to say, well, Terence Crawford got a better ring IQ than Canelo. I disagree. I disagree, right? I disagree. You understand? I think both of their ring IQ is high. I think Bud got a hell of a ring IQ. Nah, Jay Bud ain't overrated now. Like I said, we're not gonna go there for to discredit Terence Bud Crawford. He's not overrated. You understand? I give him his just on his credit. 4 division world champion, 2-time undisputed. He earned that. You know, he earned it. No matter how people try to slice and dice it, he earned it. So I ain't gonna say you're overrated. But with the ring IQ, you know, to me, to have a ring IQ, it's a know how to use the ring right, make the certain adjustments. If you're down in the fight, you make the certain adjustments. You come out and you got a game plan, and you stick to your game plan, and you execute that game plan. You know what I'm saying? You execute that game plan. So I gotta say the ring IQ. I'm gonna say equal on the ring IQ. I'm gonna say equal on the ring IQ. Right? Equal on the ring IQ. You feel me? Equal. I'm gonna say equal. Right? I gotta say equal. You know, but once again, like I said, with Canelo fighting better competition, orthodox southpaw. You know what I'm saying? It could go to him, but I'm being fair, so I'm gonna say equal. Power, Canelo. Power to Canelo. Right? And I know I said weight advantage. I was saying the weight they go to Canelo. The power goes to Canelo. You feel me? The power goes to Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Well, 40 fights ain't a slouch, Ramirez. XTC MXM. I'm just sticking to this fight right now. I don't want to look ahead, bro. But we all know that's a fight that Turkey won, and Canelo is about that dollar bill, y'all. And if that dollar is right, it could be next. But right now, we just focus on Bud Crawford. That's what we want to focus on. Terence Bud Crawford, because I think we in for a good one. I think Terence Bud Crawford coming to fight. I think Terence Bud Crawford will have some success, but I don't see him beating Canelo Alvarez. I don't see him beating Canelo Alvarez. Dig what I'm saying? So the power was to Canelo Alvarez, right? Now, y'all might not like this one. Y'all might not like this one, but I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it all the way 100. I can't fake it for y'all. I can't bullshit around, beating around the bush when it comes to this shit. Terence Crawford has the better trainer. Terence Crawford has the better trainer, right? And it's not like it's bad much, right? And I only say this because of this, y'all. I want y'all to hear me out. I want y'all to hear me out well. Yes, Canelo been with Saul. Sorry, Canelo been with Adrian Oso his whole career, but so has Terence Boyd Crawford, right? But the thing about Terence Boyd Crawford is he has 2 more trainers behind the man that's being the man. So he has 3 trainers that's looking at things, right? He has 3 trainers that's looking at the ring and studying and breaking down the fighter. You know, he has Saul and he has Red over there. So he has another Mexican trainer and he has another brother trainer named Red, right? They not in the ring with Bomac giving instructions, but they are on the side, right? So 3 heads is always better than one. And I'm not saying Chapo and Eddie not putting their heads together, and Canelo has the experience to understand this and that. But because of he has 3 of them, right? And I will say Eddie has more trainer of the years than my man, right? Yes, he has Eddie and Chapo. Yes, that's why I said I know him and Chapo putting their heads together. But Bud has three. You understand? He has three. And I will add this. As much as I don't like, right? Because I ain't gonna say I hate. As much as I don't like this little peanut brittle head motherfucker, right? But Bernie the Boxer is an accent. Even though he run his mouth, Bernie the Boxer is a boxer, and Bernie the Boxer is a student of the game. He is a student, right? He is a student. You understand what I'm saying? He is a student. So he go out there and he watches what goes on and he has some good input. So all it takes is some good input to add on. So I would say, he has maybe the better trainer, right? So I can't discredit that, yo. I can't discredit that. This just how I feel. Y'all might feel a different way. I'm not knocking how y'all feel. This how I feel, right? Now let's get to the fight. The game plans that they need to win this fight. And I hate putting Terence Crawford saying his game plan could beat Canelo because the power of the tongue is fucking is very powerful, right? The power of the tongue is powerful. And one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to put out to the universe what I don't want to happen, right? So I talk about Canelo Alvarez winning because that's what I want to happen, right? That's what I want to happen. It's one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about Terence Crawford winning too much. I don't like to talk about Terence Crawford winning too much. You feel me? Because I don't want him. I don't want him to win. It's just the truth, right? People can get mad, take it how you want to take it. But Terence Crawford, for him to win this fight, he has to go out there and he's going to have to, let his nuts drop, bite down on his mouthpiece. And what my man said earlier, he's going to have to exchange with Canelo Alvarez. He's going to have to throw in between Canelo punches to try to catch Canelo and get his respect. You have to get Canelo Alvarez respect early for him to respect you. You know what I'm saying? You have to get his respect early for him to respect you. You feel me? Exactly, Miss Mary. But that's just trying to play mind games. That's just trying to play mind games. He should have been fighting at 68. Miss me with that. So from 35 to 68, Manny Pacquiao went 8 divisions. That's 35, right? Four. Hold on. Four was welterweight. 5, 6, 7. That's 7 divisions. That's 7 weight classes. So if he's saying he possibly been fighting at 68, that means he can go from 35 to 68, 7 divisions. No, don't believe that. Don't believe that at all. But he's going to have to go out there and throw with Canelo Alvarez, exchange with him, try to catch Canelo in between his punches, try to go to the body, make Canelo Alvarez work, try to make Canelo gas out. You know what I'm saying? Try to make him gas out, and you got to try to maintain and keep your composure and try to keep your energy as well for the later rounds to try to go out there and then try to outbox Canelo at the end and pull off, a decision win, right? Right? Because a lot of these cats keep talking about a knockout and all this. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. I don't see a knockout coming for Terence Crawford. If he sit up there and try to knock Canelo out, he's gonna get knocked out. But he is gonna have to fight Canelo and get some respect from Canelo Alvarez if he want Canelo not to try to walk through him and put him out of his misery. You feel me? So that's what he's gonna have to do. And be smart at the same time. Be smart at the same time. You feel me? When it comes to Canelo Alvarez, I feel like Canelo has to get to the body of Terence Crawford, right? Land them big shots early to let him feel the power, because a lot of people keep talking about he's going to take the shots. Land them big shots early to let him feel the power, to understand that this shit is real. Um, uh, Marina, hey, you are allowed to have your opinion, right? If I'm talking baloney, write in the chat what's the baloney I'm talking. You understand? How you gonna say you was a fan, but I'm talking baloney, right? If you don't agree with my take, I can respect that. You feel me? Everybody not gonna agree with what I got to say. That's just the world. That's the universe, right? But that don't mean oh I was a fan, and because I'm not talking what you want to hear today, right? Because maybe you going for Terence Crawford to win the fight, or I'm not rocking with you no more because you got Canelo beat Terence Crawford. And that, you weren't really a fan. You know what I'm saying? You weren't really rocking with me. You know what I mean? Like if you mad because I got another man winning the fight over another man, giving my honest opinion and my breakdown on why I got him winning, ain't like I'm just talking bullshit here. You feel me? I've been watching boxing a long time. I think I'm not gonna say I know it all, but I think I got a pretty good damn boxing brain to see what I'm looking at. You feel me? But nonetheless, right? Canelo Alvarez is gonna have to hit him early to get that power from. I mean, to get the respect from Turnbull Crawford. Let him know you're not just gonna sit your ass up in her and think you gonna move around like you just did. You know what I mean? Magnificent fighter, and you could have just come up to 68 and outclass me. Oh no, 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 buddy, oh pal. It's not gonna work like that, right? Get to the body, right? Make that weight, be that weight on him, because he never fought at that weight before. Make him feel the weight. You know what I'm saying? Make him feel the weight. So when them legs start getting a little heavy, and them arms getting a little heavy, because Canelo gonna be punching the arms and the hips now. He gonna be punching the arms and the hips, right? So when those things start getting a little heavy, and Bud starting to feel like, oh man, I can't I can't really feel, damn, like them punches are real. His power is real. You better hope that them arms don't swell up, right? You better hope that when Bud start, I mean, sorry, when Canelo start, hitting them arms, that he can take them shots on the arms and take them shots on the hip. You feel me? You better hope he can take those, because Canelo is very, very smart in knowing how to catch your ass on the shoulders and the hips and make that shit tired. You know, so it's gonna be very, very interesting, right? And then if you hurt him, you got to finish him. If Canelo hurt him, he has to finish him. Get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Hurt him, get him up out of there. Don't play, which I don't think Canelo gonna play with his food no way. Get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I might be on my own live stream, man. One baller. I might be on my own live stream. You know what I mean? So you go hurt him, gotta get him up out of there, bro. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see the game plans that they both come out with. You know, because Terence Crawford. So if you're saying Team Canelo and I'm Team Canelo, what are you pissed off about? Marina, what are you pissed off about? Because you came in at the time I was giving a breakdown for Terence Crawford to win the fight. Come on now. Don't just come here to hear what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Don't just come here to hear what you want to hear now. Now I respect you, but understand what you're hearing and respect what I'm saying. But I'm looking forward to both game plans, man, to see how they come out here, to see how they execute. You feel me? To see their game plans, to see how they execute. You feel me? GP, if you do that, you got to put him in the top 10. You got to. You got to. But nonetheless, you have to go out there. You have to, execute the game plan to be ready. Oh, I see. I see what he's trying to do, G Stoop. Like I said, you know what I mean. It's good. I'm looking forward to both of their game plans, bro. Cause for Bo Mac to be saying, that's my little niece, y'all. She be having the ball. But Bo Mac to be saying things like, "Oh, he's supposed to be fighting at 68." Then guess what? He has to fight. If he's supposed to be at 68, then we gonna see him go up at 68, and let's see where his power at. Money, how much do the weight play into the fight in your opinion? Listen, the weight is in Canelo favor, Jay Smith. It plays a big part, brother. It plays a big part. especially depending on what type of game plan you want to go out there and fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to go out there and fight a certain type of game plan. You dig? So the weight gonna play a big factor, man. It's weight classes for a reason. Like I say, with Bomac saying Bud's supposed to be at 68, let's stop the cap, brother. Let's stop the cap. He ain't supposed to have been in no goddamn 68, right? At least you can say 54. Bud's supposed to have been at 54. You can respect that. That's 5 divisions up. That's 5 divisions up. 54, all right. I can respect that. I can respect that to the utmost. You dig what I'm saying? But to say he's supposed to be at 68. Now let this sink in, yo. If we saying what we saying, if we saying that these fighters shrink down to fight at the smaller weight classes, you know what I mean? And we looking at Canelo. Oh, let's just say we're looking at the bigger fighters at 68. Let's not even use Canelo. Let's not even use Canelo. So if that's the case with Terence Crawford, if he's supposed to have been at 68, then where do the 168 pounders supposed to be? If he's supposed to have been at 68, and let's be real, Canelo settled in 168. He's settled there now. He's settled there now. To where he's not going nowhere below 6'8". He's not going nowhere below 6'8". He's not going to 60. He's not going to 5'4". He's not going to motherfucking 47 or none of that no more. It's either 68 or higher, right? So if Terence Crawford was supposed to be at 68, where the fuck do the 68 pounders supposed to be at? You get what I'm saying? Let's listen to what he's saying, then let's put shit in the proper perspective. Saying that Terence Crawford has a better trainer. Eddie Reynoso, is it? Did I not say Eddie Reynoso was not a bad dude? Did you hear my opinion on why I said I think Canelo has the better corner? Sorry, Terence Crawford has the better trainer? Because he has 3 trainers over there, right? That's not taking nothing away from Eddie Reynoso. Not taking nothing away from him. So let's stop. If you don't agree with that, you don't agree with that. But that's no reason for you to say, oh, Montray-Brown, I was a fan of yours, but now you're talking baloney because you don't agree with one of my takes. Just because I got him having the better corner doesn't mean I have him winning the fight. Period. Hope Nello stays patient and throws combos and doesn't allow Bud to dictate the tempo of the fight to where Nello is just chasing Bud around without landing anything significant. That goes back to what I said earlier. You know, he has the better footwork, but you can't just try to jab and move, land one punch and move. Like, not with Canelo at this time. Not with Canelo at this time, bro. Canelo ain't Earl Spence. But nonetheless, right? We're going to see the game plans, and I'm looking forward to it, man. The 13th is on the way. The 13th is on the way. It's on the way. Let me get a few of y'all questions in. I believe Canelo, father and son, no doubt. This fight is going to prove a lot of people wrong the same way it did with Earl Spence. I read that he ain't Earl Spence, man. I believe Canelo is going to come in throwing combinations, then start landing power shots in the later rounds. I am wondering why they think Bud can KO Canelo if he couldn't do damage to Madrimov. Exactly, bro. And we seen Canelo been hit harder by bigger punches than Terence Crawford. Let me sip a little soda. If y'all want to show some love, man, let your boy get a donation or two. If y'all rocking out Money B, if y'all really want to help me out, sign up to Underdog Fantasy if you could. You need $10 to put into your account after you sign up. I appreciate that as well. Money, you chasing down Ashley with your money on Saturday. I ain't gonna chase him down and one baller because I can't. But he don't want talking that grease. I mean, he talking spicy, saying, he gonna be right there. So we gonna see. No, we gonna see, my brother. We gonna see, champ. Money Brown, what's up, bro? Robbie, what's going down? Robbie, you ain't got a wrench, bro. Hold on, Robbie. Let me wrench you up. You been in showing love for a while now. Oh my God, brother. Crawford, he's not putting Turnbull Crawford down in the first round. That's not happening. That's not happening. Turnbull Crawford is not that caliber of fighter. The way you go out there and put him down in the first round. You feel me? Don't do that. Like I see what caliber of fan you are, but you have to be realistic with yourself as well. And you don't get paid for overtime. So if Canelo think he can knock him out in one round, hurt him in the first round, he will try to get him up out of there. He will try to get him up out of there. It's not giving you your money's worth. You don't play around with no fighter at this caliber too, with everything that's on the line right now. If you hurt Turnbull Crawford, like I said earlier, you have to finish him. You have to finish him. You don't play around with your food. You don't play around with your food. You don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at this fight overall, it picked up so much attraction. It picked up so much attraction that's going on. And a lot has to do with Canelo sporing Jerron Boots Ennis. A lot has to do with Turnbull Crawford, showing the pictures of him bulking up. You know what I mean? And people looking at him, giving him a chance now, right? You got a lot of people out there that was saying, "Oh, Terence Crawford's only doing it for the money. He just moving up and trying to get this money, this, that, and the third." No, he's coming to fight. He's coming to fight. He's coming to give his best, but his best won't be enough. You know, he's coming to give his best, but his best won't be enough. Canelo said it's personal now. At first, it was not. But since Crawford started walking him back, he said, "You're going to pay. You're going to pay, buddy. It's I don't care. I don't care. You made it personal. You made it personal now. In the ring, I show you. I show you. I show you in the ring. I show you in the ring. I know Turkey's your guy. Turkey. I know he's your guy, Turkey. I know. I know Uncle Turkey. I know Uncle Turkey got you. No, but he won't win. He won't win. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. Yeah, Canelo come to do his thing. Terence Boy Crawford come to put up a hell of a game plan, try to go out there and be victorious as well. And we go see. 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 Triangle theory is rarely valid in boxing. The Majimov reference are so old. How's the Majimov reference so old? That's his last fight, Leandre B. Canelo said it's going to be it's going to be different when you get in the ring with me. It's going to be different. You will see. You will see. It's different. It's different. You fight with nobody. You only fight with one person. You fight with nobody. How's the Majimov shit so old? And that's his last fight, bro. And he didn't hurt the man, right? Just like people look at Canelo last fight and say, "Oh, he's old. Bud go do this. Bud go do that." That's his last fight. That's his last fight. Turkey's going to be mad that day? Not really. Not really. Because he's still getting money with Canelo. And he still got Terence Boy Crawford to make another fight happen. You feel me? Terence Boy Crawford can go back down and fight somebody down there. Since he's supposed to be at 68, let's see if he stays at 68 and fight somebody else at 68, which I highly doubt. Which I highly doubt. It's one fight. It's not like he had many fights at 54, and Styles do make fights. So are we going to drag Canelo for the score performance? That's what people doing. That's what people doing. They using the Williams score fight and saying, listen, Canelo really lost that fight, right? They saying he really lost that fight. They saying you seen what Williams Skull did when he was moving around the ring. That's what they doing, bro. Right? Now I'm not using that fight saying, oh, because of what he did with Majimov did. I'm saying with people talking about he's going to knock out Canelo, and you look at the Majimov fight, right? Because we keep saying Styles make fights. Like Majimov ain't a better fight than Canelo. No, he's not a better fight than Canelo, bro. Money actually tried playing big bank take little bank with Edgar until Edgar showed him six figures in his account. Then Ashley ran off the panel. Oh shit! He ran off the panel. Canelo and Bud will both be so much sharper in this fight, in my opinion. No way Canelo lost the score. Tony, what's going on, Tony? Tony, you know when Papa left, Tony? Mama, she don't see straight, Tony. She don't see. I know, Gina. I know. No matter what Mama say, Tony, I love you, Tony. Not to you, Tony. I'm just quoting the movie. I'm quoting the movie Scarface, Tony. I'm quoting the movie, Tony. I'm quoting the movie. Let me make that straight. Mama, Papa, Cuba, Tony, Scarface, Canelo dropping Bud. Okay, when remember this is how you got it. He's not better, but there's things he does much different than Canelo. Footwork is much better. He uses much more movement. Okay, you can look at it that way. We gonna see. It's fight week, right? I like to say this too on fight week. It don't matter what I think, you think, he thinks, she think, they think, right? When that bell go ding ding, everything will show. Everything will show. Everything will show that night of the fight, of the fight. Everything will show that night. Tony say, I got Canelo by KO or TKO after the seventh. Fire. That. Okay. That. IE Roger X, what's going down, bro? What's going down, chap? Imagine using Floyd first fight with Castillo and Madonna knocked out their opposition as a measuring stick. Floyd beat Floyd beat better opposition much more clear. Terence Crawford ain't Floyd, right? But nonetheless, um, like I said, when we look at the last fights, that's all you can go off of, bro. And everybody gonna make their own, gonna make their own assumptions off of that, right? Everybody gonna make their own assumption off of that. I'm not saying Terence Crawford not gonna be a better fighter. I use that for people who saying Terence Boy Crawford is gonna knock out Canelo. Do you understand what I'm saying? For the ones who say Terence, so let me ask you, Leandre, do you have Terence Crawford knocking out Canelo? Do you have Terence Crawford knocking out Canelo? Canelo got a high IQ just like Bud, but you think Bud will be able to handle the power behind Canelo? Bud could win if it was Canelo, but this fight, Saul is coming. Yes, sir. I time is almost coming. John Wick, 5 more days till Bud go night night, said my dog John Wick. That's right. So tell me, Money, why your boy dressing like Elvis Presley? He ain't never dressed like that. He's scared. What? 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 What Russell Westbrook say? What? Man, y'all niggas tripping. What the hell do a man dressed like has to do with him winning the fight? What? You got Bud winning. I can't get mad at you for having Bud winning. I never doubted nobody that has Bud winning the fight. My whole thing was people coming in talking about Bud is going to knock out Canelo. And when they say those things, I go back to the Majimov fight at 154, saying, listen, he moved up to 54. He didn't knock out Majimov, right? He moved up with the weight and the glove. The 10-ounce gloves played the difference as well. You think what's possible, Dontra H? I feel you, Jazz. I'm putting 2K on Cash Nello. Cash Nello. Cash Nello. Cash to the cat, to the cat, Nello. Y'all keep saying Magic Mouth ain't Canelo and his style and this, that, and this and that and this. So let me ask y'all something. Do Terence Crawford hit harder than Triple G? Do Terence Crawford hit harder than Triple G? Oh. Do we hit harder than Triple G, Dr. H? I'm not asking he's more accurate and faster. Do we hit harder than Triple G? Yes or no? Because Triple G hit Canelo ass clean. You see, people can't even be real nowadays, famo. People can't even be real nowadays. You see, this why we can never get nowhere. Because you can't keep it 100 down the motherfucking middle. Terence Crawford don't hit harder than Triple G. We all know this. We all know Terence Crawford don't hit harder than Triple G. So, Leandro, you saying we don't know what Buzz power like at 68? Did he show power at 54, bro? Because all we can go off is your last fight at 5'4". Augie Golf is your last fight at 5'4". Oh, that's irrelevant, huh? Oh, it's irrelevant. See, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, Monty Brown. What does Triple G hitting harder has to do with Terence Boy Crawford, right? I said Terence Boy Crawford can knock out Canelo Alvarez. But even though Triple G hit harder than Terence Boy Crawford and Triple G caught Canelo so motherfucking clean on this chinny chin, so clean on the right spot on this chinny chin. That short pit bull, rhino, stocky, thick neck, granite chin ass took Triple G shit. Took it. You feel me? Terence Crawford's not moving up, knocking down no fucking Triple G. I mean, serving no Canelo. I'm sorry. He's not moving up, knocking out no Canelo. If you're saying I got Bud winning a decision, I can respect that. But saying he gonna move up and knock out Canelo Alvarez, nah. He won't see Bud shot. Okay, if that's how you put it. If that's how you put it. If that's how you put it. Nah, I got him back. Now you got him back KO. You see, you just snitched on yourself. Everybody, come on, Vamanos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, you can do it. Like Dora would say. Listen, you didn't have a knocking him out at first. You see, you just snitched on yourself. You see what I'm saying? You let a person talk long enough, the truth will come out. If you let a person talk long enough, the truth will come out. Look what she say. No, I got him back KO now. Now? Because you're having a conversation in the debate with me that Terence Boy Crawford can't knock out Canelo Alvarez. So now you got Terence Boy Crawford back knockout, but you didn't have him back knockout at first. Why? Because you didn't believe that he can knock out Canelo Alvarez. So now you want to come in here and try to let your wop drop, right? And think you're going to say some things, and now you just snitched on yourself. Let's stop playing semantics. You can't get that over on me. You can't get it over on me. You can't get it over on me, Dontre. You can't get it over on me, Dontre. You can't get it over on me, Dontre. You dig what I'm saying? You can't get it over on me, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Because if you had Canelo back, if you had Terence Boy Crawford by knockout, you would have been had him by knockout. You want to switch now, you would have been had him if you really believe he can knock him out. Never said he didn't have power, DeAndre. He just ain't got enough power moving up to 68 to knock out Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just a reasonable thing, fam. As you move up in weight, your power diminish. Right, big body, Miss Mary. They don't know how the speed and the power will look. No, we can't jump to conclusions about Canelo power, right? But let me ask you something, DeAndre. Did Canelo drop both of their ass, yes or no? Did Canelo drop Bum Langer and Jaime McGill, yes or no? Did he drop both of them? I think he dropped them both. They say that like Majimov couldn't see Bud shots. Haha. Bud adding all that weight, he would be slower. I'm trying to tell him, John Wick. I'm trying to tell him, John Wick. I'm trying to tell him, John Wick. But they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Right? They think because you moving up, you gonna get faster and stronger. So now we have a man like Bud that's coming up who didn't drop Magimov at 5'4", but he's gonna jump two more weight classes, and the power is gonna be the same power at 4'7", 3'5". Let's just say he did have some pop at 54. He has some good pop at 54, right? That same pop at 5'4" is not gonna be the same pop at 6'8", bro. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I ain't gonna see no blues today, and one. Gotta put something in the jukebox, man. You got me feel like singing some blues now, man. Quit doing me like that, and one, bro. Mudging, what's going on? What's going on, Mugging? Mugging, what's going on? Sorry if I said it wrong. But Bernard Hopkins had very close fights to jump two divisions and got a win. Hey, man, if you feel so, I can't change your mind. I'm going to be at the fight money. If I see him up close, I'm going to have him shot you out. Appreciate that, Jazz. I appreciate that. Get it on camera. Get it on camera now. The Queen say, I wasn't impressed with his one performance at 5'4". She say he need to do more. So before you come talking that shit like he scored, take your ass back out the door. Yeah, I know I'm a rapper now, so I got to put everything in context. So Bud's team is capping. So Bud's team is capping then, which is possible about Bud increased power. Bro, how do we have increased power when he haven't fought at 68 yet? Increased power on who? Increased power on who? We haven't seen him fight at 6'8 yet. So they can say, you know what? I'm feeling the power, man. Bam, it's hitting the gloves and it's coming harder. It's coming harder. And I think he trained in 16 ounces as well. Just I ain't gonna trash the resume, bro. I ain't even gonna do all that. Just say Bud fans just make shit up, see what sticks. That shit is funny. I don't think they make none up. They talk with some logic. Some people talk with logical sense, right? Right. They can go off of what they looking at with the team saying that they feel like the you know the power is getting there. But you know they gonna feel that in scoring. You know what I mean? Sorry, not scoring, in training camp. And I heard Bud say he's getting hit by bigger fighters, like they hitting him hard. They not Canelo, my boy. They not Canelo. They not hitting you with 10-ounce gloves on. They not Canelo. They not hitting you with 10-ounce gloves on. You did in a real fire when shit get HOT. You feel me? When shit get HOT out there. Come on now. No. That's what I'm saying is Bud now being a little too cocky, overlooking Canelo. It's okay to have confidence. I understand it. Like I say, I think Bud respect everything else that Canelo bring to the ring. But if you go in there and you think you're not worrying about that power, if you think you're not worrying about Canelo's skills, you might be overlooking a little bit. But who am I to tell a man how to feel going into a fight? I hear you, chat. They saying Bud getting hit by heavyweights, but he getting hurt by Gamboa. Make it make sense. Yeah, like I say, he fighting heavyweights, but what heavyweights? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying if you're a big guy, you can't punch and nothing like that. Like I said, you got on 16-ounce gloves, right? You know, you got on head, girl. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget the biggest thing of all. Your one head, girl, was 16 ounces. And we ain't talking about marijuana. John Wick say snack. I don't even bring that up, John Wick, because I don't want to. Like I said, I ain't the type of man that put that on people. You feel me? I had to stop managing Morty with that shit. We was on the Queen channel, the beautiful Queen channel, the lovely, beautiful Queen channel. You know what I'm saying? The lovely, beautiful, smart Queen channel, the lovely, beautiful, smart, witty Queen. One thing though, if I was Nello's team, I'd check Bud gloves, no doubt. Hey, the motherfucker busting open now. They busting open now, but I ain't gonna put that on the kid. I ain't gonna put it on him. You know, Friday night. Friday night, I might put a little sweet squeeze at the beginning. Hey, John Wick, Friday night, I might do a little squeeze. You know what I mean? I might do a little squeeze to make sure you know they got the right amount of padding in them gloves. The right amount of padding. That's why so many gloves busting open. Why, bud? Why? Why are so many gloves busting open, buddy? You know a job, Queen. You know a Queen. Hey, money, who you got in the Naoya fight? In Inoue. They got people from each team looking when the fighters wrap their hand. Now, we're not talking about the wraps, my friend. G Stoop. We're not talking about the wraps, my friend. Pay attention. Pay attention now. We said glovey gloves, not wrappy wraps. Pay attention now. We said glovey gloves, not wrappy wraps. I can't wait till the new way fight either. Yeah, that's gonna be. I got a new way though. I'm a fan of a new way. You know, somebody got to beat him to show me they can beat him. I ain't said nothing about no blood, my G. Crawford messed up by not taking a tune-up fight at 68. I'm not sure that Bud can beat Canelo, Plant, nor Billy Joe Saunders, etc., etc. Bud won't get away with tapping gloves on this stage. The busted gloves was on BLK Prime and Omaha, not exactly Las Vegas and Netflix. I just can't forget his gloves blew up versus Amnesia. And also, before Majimov, his gloves popped open again. He had to fight with some gloves from Majimov. And they made him change gloves right before the Majimov fight. Funny business going on there. I know, John. I know. He had to get him. I think he wore a pair of Majimov gloves, bro. Like, how the fuck the gloves blow up before the fight? How the motherfuckers blow up before the fight, cuz? Like, God damn. Um, yeah, minion. We never said. I never said that he was juicing, brother. I'm not putting that on either one of them. I'm not saying either one. Canelo cleaned his name on this shit. He cleaned his name on that. I be saying that fucking shit Ryan was on. That clenbuterol shit. He cleaned his name on it. Whether y'all want to agree with it or not, he cleaned his name on clenbuterol, right? I never said nothing about Terence Boy Crawford juicing, right? I'm not playing with the snack game. I'm not doing none of that. What you mean? No, he didn't. What do you mean? No, he didn't. He went out there. He gave her samples of his hair, and they came back and said that he was a clean fighter. Do you understand? When you give her sample, it goes all the way back years. Do your research. Do your research. So Canelo took the bag and then blamed him. He deserved it because other than that, Nello has nothing to gain with a win over Bud. It's a lose-lose situation for Nello. I gotta kind of agree with that, bro. But now though that you fight, they hyped it up as Terence Boy Crawford been a two-time undisputed champion, right? And things of that nature. We gonna see if they give him credit, bro. We gonna see if they give him credit because they built Terence Crawford up to be the one to go out here and knock Canelo out, as they say. Knock Canelo out. Knock Canelo out. You feel me? So they got the man knocking Canelo out, man. So we'll see, brother. We'll see. I've been getting money since Barkley played for us. Which Barkley, bro? Charles Barkley? Matt Barkley? I don't know which Barkley you're talking about. It's a lot of Barkleys out there, G. What he's saying is Canelo Alvarez don't gain nothing from fighting Terence Boy Crawford because if you beat him, they're gonna say he was supposed to beat him, right? That's what they're gonna say. But now what he's saying is Canelo Alvarez is getting the bag. He's getting the money, right? Because that's what he gains from beating Terence Crawford. But if Terence Boy Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez, he'd be arguably the greatest Mexican of all time. He'd be the a two-time undisputed four-division world champion. He beat the man that some people look at as the greatest fighter of this decade, right? So now he gains all of that. You know what I mean? The cash cow of boxing, right? The face of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? He gains all of that. But if Canelo beat Terence Boy Crawford, what do he gain? What is it that a man, gains the world but loses his soul? Oh yeah, Jess, we know how Tim Bradley getting down. Tim Bradley is mad because Terence Crawford beat his ass when he was spawned getting ready for a fight. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of dude Tim Bradley is. Terence Crawford whooped his ass in Spawn. Whooped his ass in Spawn to the point he wanted to try to sign Terence Bud Crawford with his slick ass. Oh man, this kid whooped my ass. Let me go try to sign him so I can make me some money up off of him because I can see he's going to be somebody special in the future. You dig? So now because he whooped his ass, he's swinging on the nuts, swinging on his nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it, Timmy Tim. Disrespecting Jerron Boots Ennis and all that shit. But he's a radical fan, right? He's a radical fan. Because a lot of people got the Earl Spence fight right. They thinking that, he gonna do every fighter like that. Every big name fighter, including Canelo Alvarez, a man that's up at 68, he's going to jump up and beat Canelo Alvarez. But we got to remember, right? Canelo Alvarez ain't going through nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez ain't going through nothing. Canelo Alvarez been a more active fighter. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford took a year off to get acclimated to 68, as they say. He took the year off to get acclimated to 68 the right way. You feel me? So if you get acclimated to the 68 the right way, what was you doing a year off when you was getting ready for 5'4"? You know what I'm saying? You took a year off before you came back to 5'4" after the Earl Spence fight. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? You took a year off then. Was you getting acclimated to 5'4" the right way? That's all I'm saying, man. I mean, we have questions, man. And it's all right to ask those questions, man. You feel me? Whether people agree with them questions or not. By the time catches up with everybody. But we go see September 13th. September 13th. We got 5 more days. We got 5 more days. Yes, indeedy, my friend. 5 more days. Y'all show some love, man. Let your boy get to the nation for the grind. Y'all rocking out with Money B, man. Show some love to the cash shop. Y'all rocking out with Money B, man. Any little bit helps your boy out. Much love, much appreciated. Much love, much appreciated in advance to the ones who rocking with Money B, my brothers and sisters. Crawford got his spotlight from Spence. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. After the Spence fight, he got his recognition. That was Earl Spence glow. Earl Spence had the recognition. When Turnbull Crawford beat him, and then beat him the way he beat him, put the spotlight on him. Rightfully so. I don't take nothing away from it. Rightfully so. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it. You feel me? But Canelo Alvarez is a different animal. Canelo is a different animal. And we go see, man. Like I say, I can't get over Terence Crawford saying he's not Superman to fight Canelo at 160 when he was at 147. Mm-hmm. The Queen said, mm-hmm. Instead of mm-hmm or Flocka, what's going down? Flocka, Flocka, Flocka. Rich. I had Earl Spence and Terence Crawford 50-50 fight, but I was rocking with Earl Spence all the way through. You feel me? I was rocking with Earl Spence all the way through. And guess what, Rich? I'm still rocking with Earl Spence all the way through. Why? Because that's my homeboy in real life. And my dude have put me on. Why would I come up with an excuse? What excuse did I come up with after the Earl Spence fight? Why do you always come here and talk about, hope you don't come up with an excuse? What excuse do I need to come up with? And for what? And for what? I didn't come up with no excuses when he beat Earl. Gave him all his credit, all his just due. Paid all my debts off. You feel me? Brought Bomac on the next day. Gave him all the respect and all the credit in the world. Had to eat that crow. You feel me? Put a little barbecue sauce on it, but I had to eat that crow. and was on every day after that. So it is what it is. Like I say, you win, you lose. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. I never made no excuse because Earl never made no excuse. Breezy, what's going down? I never made no excuse because Earl never made no excuse. So they do Earl Spencer discredit to come make an excuse when he giving all the credit in the world. Regardless of what people thought that was going on, regardless of if we thought he looked the same or not, or what was the situation on, right? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Of course she being hurt, Breezy. She's supposed to be in hurt. Why not? I did a video on that, bro. I said Earl Spence has a tall task fighting Canelo at 160, bro. That was the tall task. I got a video on that. But like I said in that video, Canelo was the favorite, but Earl Spence got to come with what Earl Spence got to come with. Anytime you going up, bro, like if Earl Spence would have jumped from 147 to 160 to fight Canelo, bro, you have to say the same thing. Like you just can't jump to that division and fight the baddest motherfucker in the division just going up, bro. Yeah, the queen making the rounds, bro. She growing her channel. She going on channels, putting niggas to sleep, showing her boxing mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build your channel up. Now she ain't everywhere now. Don't try to make it look like she out here. You feel me? She ain't everywhere. She pick and choose what she want to be. You know what I mean? She's at where she at, but she'll be where she be. She's not everywhere now. Cause some of these motherfuckers she don't rock with, my G. But she at where she at, and she'll be where she be. Just know if a nigga say the wrong thing about her, I'm coming to put a foot up their ass. Oh no, I know Breezy, it's all love. But I know you respect that, Breezy. Hey, look, Breezy, they somehow I'm jumping on the Canelo bandwagon. They saying because Bud beat Earl, I just want Canelo to beat Bud because he beat Earl. That's not true. I never went against Terence Bud Crawford until he's fighting my favorite fighters. I mean, ain't that common sense? If you like a fighter and them your guys, and if somebody that's a bad boy starting to fight your guys, you gonna go for him or your favorite fighters. Like golly. But it is what it is. I'm gonna have goosebumps when they introduce Nello, and everyone gonna be chanting Canelo, Canelo, as he does his ring walk. I don't know about goosebumps, but it's gonna be a good scrapper dapper. Scrapper dapper, scrapper dapper, dapper dapper. Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Strong, Romeo, strong. You feel me? Hey, y'all, I gotta ask if somebody want to sign up to Underdog Fantasy for me to show your boys some love to help my channel get sponsored by Underdog. So when y'all pop on here, y'all can see Monty Brown saying, "Hey, if you want a good bet, if you want to win some money, if you think Canelo's going to win, subscribe to Underdog. They have the greatest. What's the thing? The odds. They have the best odds of all. You know, everybody be on that shit. I need to get my little percentage off of Underdog, man. I'm trying to get my little percentage off of Underdog, man. I'm trying to get this contract before this contract fly away. Fly away. Far away. Think it better fly away. fly away. It's fight week. Things about to heat up. Oh, things that heated up, Breezy. They had their first face off. The last press conference on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. They go out there, they try to lose the weight on Thursday. They come and weigh in on Friday. And all you got to do is go to sleep and wake your ass up, Mr. Postman. And it's on and cracking like Action Jackson. When you beat our MB, watching Canelo whoop that butt. Nah. I ain't in Vegas for this one, my brother. I ain't in Vegas for this one, my brother. I would have loved to be, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to be in Vegas getting all that love, man. Love to be in Vegas getting all that love, man. You feel me? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Boom, 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 boom. Straight up, brother. That thing gonna be jumping on Saturday though. Well, Vegas gonna be jumping this whole week. You know, Vegas gonna be jumping this whole fucking week, bro. That thing gonna be jumping. And they got a UFC card going down too. And they got a UFC. Man, that shit finna be on fire. Huh. Oh yeah, that's another reason why Dana White there, because they got a UFC card as well. Or the Queen say, why you worrying about what I'm doing? Why you all up in my business, Breezy? Huh? Why you all up in my business, Breezy? Who you trying to get a 4112? Who you already playing detective for? You the FBI? You the CIA? Put your hands on the oodles and noodles. We need answers. You know what I'm saying? You Inspector Gadget? Somebody paid you to be a private PI? You working with cheaters? You hiding in the bushes? Let me quit. But nonetheless, y'all, this is fight week, man. It's going down, bro. It's going down. Canelo versus Terence Crawford. That's what we've been waiting on. You know? Especially when we get this close, things start heating up. Everybody get a little chippy. Everybody start getting a little rowdy. You know, the radicals start going crazy. The radicals start going crazy. And Vegas finna be on fire, man. That thing finna be lit up like a Christmas tree. You know? Best brain say Canelo go crucify Crawford. We about to figure out. Sorry, not figure. We about to find out. We about to find out. You did. But it's gonna be one for the ages, bro. It's gonna be one for the ages. I could be bugging, but I don't know. Laugh out loud. Bugging about what, bro? You know what I'm saying? If you got Canelo winning, you ain't bugging, my G. You ain't bugging, my G. Now, if you can respond back to the Queen, you might be bugging a little bit, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It might just be bugging a little bit. One thing you don't want to be is a bugaboo. Blaze pound for pound TV. I'll be at the fight to see it all go down. I got bud. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Blaze. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Blaze. Enjoy yourself as well. Canelo ain't had a knockout in a decade. Okay? Okay. 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 So, Don Trey, do Canelo need a knockout to beat Crawford? Rain Man, what's going down, bro? How you feeling, chap? How you feeling, Brody? Do Canelo need a knockout to beat Crawford? Don Trey. And if you take the D and put an M, you saying my name. And that's montray. Just add a Y. Just talking this boxing, bro, getting ready for Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Saturday night. You know, Canelo about to go on there and be victorious, bro. What you think? Canelo about to go on there and be victorious, bro. They calling me a hater. They said I'm only picking Canelo because Terence Crawford beat Earl. That ain't true. Come on, bro. You already know I know, bro. You already know I know. Where you ain't at, bro? It's especially a fight like this. Wish I could be there, man, but life whooping my ass, bro. I can't. Man, bro, I ain't gonna talk about that shit, bro. But I'm gonna enjoy it Saturday night. I know, fam, but they just saying, oh man, you just right because he beat like, bro, that shit was 2003. We in 2005. Like, what do I look like holding on to a grudge or some shit in 2003? If that's the case, I would have wanted Majimov to be Bud. Why would I be going for Bud for Majimov? Do that make any sense? I would be like, oh shit, Turbo Crawford 154, man, he finna fight Majimov. I'll rock with Majimov to beat him. Mr. Ridin Nation, I got Canelo, man. I got Canelo, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yeah, like. And then when I tell him, I don't knock nobody who got Bud beating Canelo Alvarez. Just don't come to me talking about Bud gonna knock out Canelo. That's all I'm telling people. What they predictions. Just don't come to me talking about Bud is gonna knock out Canelo. That's where you gonna miss me at. So Breezy, do we knock out Canelo? Do we knock out Canelo, Breezy? Yeah, bro. That's what they all saying. He gonna knock out Canelo, bro. Like the power just fit just being his favorite at 168. Like he giving Canelo an opportunity. It's crazy, my brother. It's crazy, bro. I just can't get with it. That's what I'm telling them. Canelo is different, especially at 168, bro. Like you fight Canelo at 168, no weight restriction. He get to come in at the weight that he want to. Like, come on, bro. Like they think I'm playing the triangle theory when I say he didn't hurt Majimov. He didn't drop Majimov. He didn't knock Majimov out. But he gonna do it to a man with a better chin, better defense. Come on, man. Migs on 187. I'm okay with that. That's how you got it. Okay, Thaddeus, I feel you. Get that Bridgie. If you got Bud winning, I don't knock you. I'm not here to change nobody mind on who they pick to win a fight. Just don't come to me saying he gonna knock out Canelo, bro. My brother say once Bud feel that power shot, he gonna be like, damn, what's happening? Oh, you hater. You know what I'm saying? No, but he will stop him. It will be a scenario where either the ref jumps in or Reynoso throws the towel. Golly. This man got Canelo getting beat to a bloody pulp in that ring. Okay. Okay. People assume that others are still mad about AE. I mean, mad about EJ. Shit crazy. I want to know where all this Bud love came from because I could have sworn they was just calling him top ranked Toby. I'm some dogging them out, Queen. Discrediting them. Dragging them under the bus. Not behind the bus. Not in front of the bus. They dragging them under the bus. So we know how it go. Canelo never been hurt, bro. You think Terence getting ready to walk through Canelo? That's what I'm saying. This man ain't been hurt. This man ain't been dropped. This man been hit by the hardest punches in boxing. I'm talking about crackety crack, crack, crack. I'm talking about Triple G hit this man with a wobbly wop wop bean bop boom. What can you say? Bean bop boom bop bean bop bam. My man said, I'm more worried about the judge and Robin Crawford. Truth be heard. Come on, Miggs. You can't worry about things that's out of your control, brother. You can't worry about things that's out of your control, brother. Like, this is a turkey card, bro. Terrence Boy Crawford is a turkey fan. So if we want to be real serious about the situation, we have to worry about the judges, Robin Canelo, if that's the case. But I don't want to talk like that because I don't want people to miss out on the great fight. Bud nice, but Canelo different. That's what I'm trying to tell him, brother. That's what I'm trying to tell him, brother. But you can't change no grown individual, way of thinking. And I'm not here to change that way of thinking. All I'm here to say is keep it real, keep it trill. Will Canelo start boxing and catching Bud off guard, also pushing the pace and outscoring him? They forgot Canelo is elite in his own right. He might do what everyone thinks Bud's going to do. Hey, that is. We finna find out. True say, yeah, I got Reynoso throwing the towel 6 to 8 rounds after Crawford smashed his face in with power jabs. All Bud has to do is ask the the Charlotte bro. He said he feel like Bud gonna do better than him. He never picked him to win. But he feel like Bud gonna do better than him. My man say throw the towel in the sixth or the eighth. Now, too rich. Mister, I respect the belts. Right? Mister, throw the goddamn towel off of Rocky, right? I already know what you meant, Rain Man. Mister, throw the goddamn towel off of Rocky. Now, I need you to answer me something real fast. I need you to answer me something. Brian McIntyre said Canelo slows down around the sixth or the seventh. That's when we're going to get him. So you telling me they game plan is to wait from the 6 or 7 rounds to go out there to get on Canelo ass. But you saying from the first to the sixth to the eighth that Terence Crawford is going to be stepping to Canelo. Bow, bow, popping that jab. And while he's popping that jab, Canelo just going to be eating every jab, get his face busted open, eyes cut, head swollen, and they going to have to throw the goddamn towel. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Whew, I tell you, some of y'all predictions, my boy, need to go down in the motherfucking history books. Turkey couldn't back Canelo. That's why he's telling Crawford what to do and what to say. I mean, Crawford getting his bag. I'm not gonna knock him for getting his bag. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity to get paid, get your money. That's if Bud can handle them shots, right, Rain? Well timed jabs. Okay. Word on the street is Nello has been getting punished and spawned. Word on the street, huh? Word on the street, huh? What Julie say? You had me had them buildings, huh? You putting that coke up on your nose, huh? You mad they run that pipe up in your old lady, huh? They ain't no shot at you now. That's just a rhyme, bro. We about to find out all this, my brother. September 13th. September 13th. We about to find out about everything. Like the Jamaicans would say, everything that goes on in the ring. Everything. Hey, y'all show some love, man. That's your boy Get to the for the grind, man. Rock out with your boy Money Beat one time for the one time, yo. Show a little love, show a little love, yo. Show a little love. You know what I mean? Show a little love, man. Show me that you're rocking with your boy. Show me that you're rocking with your boy. But I heard the same words on the streets, right? Everybody saying Boots was punishing Canelo. Boots made Canelo. This the one that's crazy. Boots made Canelo quit in 3 rounds. Boots made Canelo quit in 3 rounds. Boots said it was good work, man. Of course it's gonna be good work when you're training with two top shotters. So Canelo went on to work with a young hungry lion, you know, to show people how serious he is. But hey, people go believe what they believe, bro. People go believe what they believe, bro. You know? And let me ask you something. Do you think that sparring help Canelo or hurt Canelo? That's the question. Did that sparring help Canelo or hurt Canelo? Huh? Ha 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 ha. You can't make it up, Queen. Can't make it up. And Bud did hurt Majimov multiple times in the later rounds. Had him hugging and reacting at certain points. I swear his legs went out at 1.2, which caused one of the hugging sequence. Okay, Breezy. Okay, Breezy. Nightmare on Elm Street, Queen. The Nightmare on Elm Street. That boy say Boots is a Timu Crawford. First of all, Boots is Boots. He ain't trying to be Terence Crawford. Let's put that out there, bro. Boots is Boots. He ain't trying to be Terence Crawford. So he telling me the dudes that Bud is sparring with is better than Canelo, huh? I mean, like the Queen say, you can't make this shit up, bro. My brother Rain Man say, quick T, quick T. Mike Trey say, what's good, money? What's going down, Mike? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? I be killing them. Say, can't believe Boost is 30. Crazy. Yeah, I remember when Boost first came into the game. When he first hit the scene, young man doing this thing. Man, y'all ain't rocking Money B, huh? Money B can't get no type of love in these boxing streets, huh? Damn, man. I thought y'all fuck with your boy. I thought y'all fuck with your boy. But the thing about Boost is this, bro. He's young, he's hungry, he's fast, he can fight southpaw, he can fight orthodox, he can move around the ring. Now, could y'all deny that? Yes or no? Too rich, since Boost is a Timo Crawford. Too rich. Too rich. Is Boost young, hungry, fast, can fight southpaw, can move around the ring? Yes or no, brother? Man, don't tell me that, Rain, man. Do not tell me that, bro. Oh my God. Should have been me, my G. Should have been me. God damn. Shit. Where in Missouri was a 1.78 billion Powerball. Oh my God. $1.7 billion Powerball ticket, bro. Oh my God. 1. Oh, oh, they set for the rest of their life, bro. Congratulations to him, bro. God damn. Boxing need another star to carry the sport after Canelo. We'll see who come up and take it. You gotta take that shit. I be killing them. The Mexicanos love Boost for scoring sentiment. They gonna hate me after what he do to Ortiz in 26. Imagine Marv is Canelo now. Exactly, exactly, Queen. He's he's talentless, but don't know why he need 900 tune-ups for Ortiz. He's not ready for Crawford. Man, I ask you one question, bro. Cool, bro. Said Canelo by knockout. Imagine has feet and threw a lot of feints. Canelo doesn't do that. He will be a way easier fight since he's a stationary target. I know, Job. They just saying the most outlandish shit. Marco Verde said Jazz. Magimov has better style than Canelo. Okay. This boy say Magimov is better than Canelo. Whew. Boy, that boy say Magimov is better than Canelo. I know what type of fan you is. Crazy out here in these boxing streets. Just crazy. Just crazy. But nonetheless, y'all been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. About to get ready to slap it up, wrap it up, head on out. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, man. I will be back this whole week. I'm here this whole week until Saturday. I'm here this whole week until Saturday. We getting ready for the fight. It's fight week, man. The last press conference is on Wednesday. The weigh-in is on Friday. And we on the cracking. We on the cracking. Exactly, cool, bro. That boy said you just said it because they're standing there. Bud not fit to just stand there. But Bud not fit to just stand there, but he fit to beat Canelo face in with a jab and have Canelo Alvarez stop in 6 to 8 rounds. Man, y'all crazy. We gonna see. We gonna see. The Queen, thank you so much, Queen, for coming in. You know I respect you to the fullest. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, Rain Man. You know I appreciate you, brother. Everybody else that came through showing me love, kicking it with your boy. Which rematch make more sense? After Canelo, they say, hold on. Which rematch make more sense? Hold on. Which rematch make more sense? Rematch after a Canelo loss or a rematch after a Bud loss? Only way is it only way it be a rematch if Canelo lose. If Bud lose, ain't no rematch, bro. You know what I'm saying? All his opponents just stand there and get hit. Yeah, exactly, Jack Queen. My brother Rain said that dude just lost. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Lost worse than Virgil when I put a worse beating on him than Terence Crawford. So is Virgil style better than Terence Crawford? Do Virgil got a better style than Terence Crawford? I'm going live during the fight. I'm gonna be showing the fight on Instagram. Yeah, Jazz. I'm gonna be showing the fight on Instagram. Rain, throw your brother a bone, bro. Throw your brother a bone, man. If you can stand it, bro, show your bro some love, bro. That's why Canelo needs to KO Bud because if it gets to the cards, I think Bud gets it so that the rematch will make that money. I ain't gonna go there. Like I say, bro, with all these people keep talking about the judges this way, that way. I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at no judges. I'm not looking at people talking about snack. I'm not looking at none of that, bro. I'm looking at we can't all we can control is what we can control. The fight taking place. You feel me? We seeing with our own eyes. We know who won the fight when we looking at the fight. If we being realistic, we know if Crawford getting the better of Canelo, if Canelo getting the better of Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want it to go to the courts, knock him out. But if it do go to the courts, bro, I got faith that the judge is gonna do the right thing, bro. I can't go out here and say what this and that. People were just here talking about what Canelo, Crawford go get cheated by the cards. You saying Canelo get cheated by the cards? Like y'all need to just enjoy the fight so you don't miss nothing. That's it. That's all. That boy say cap. Crawford versus Magimar 115, 113 on two scorecards. Virgil versus Magimar 115, 113 on two scorecards. Bro, who had the better fight against Magimar, bro? Yeah, I got Canelo too. Who had the better fight against Magimar? Crawford or Virgil? So is Virgil style better than Canelo? I mean, better than Crawford, bro. Stop the cap. I ask you a question, Breezy. Who had the better fight against Magimov? Bro, Virgil Ortiz went in there and was banging and made that shit more exciting, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. I already know John Wick. Virgil was in there tagging his ass up, bro. Like, come on now, man. They not gonna admit it. They not gonna admit it. But man, I appreciate y'all for coming through, rocking out with your boy, yo. It's all love, fam. I will be back on tomorrow, maybe 8 or 9, depending on how things going for me, bro. Y'all be easy peasy out there. Much love, much appreciated, man. I'll check y'all out tomorrow, man. Y'all be safe, famo. September 13th is on the way. So all this talking, all this what's gonna happen, this, that, and the third, all that goes out the window when that bell go ding ding. You know what I'm saying? And when Canelo beat that boy, right? When he beat that boy, I want to see Breezy. I want to see Too Rich. I want to see Don Trey. I want to see y'all boys back here. I want to see y'all boys back here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see if they show up, Queen. We gonna see if they show up, Queen. We go see if they show up. Y'all take it easy.